I am waiting for the store to call me and tell me that my flooring is ready to be picked up. So I thought I would prime, and this primer is just so wet. That is a good idea to do it now because I don't want it running on my new floor. It has been a while since I worked with it last time. Vigo, please. So the last time I worked with this primer, I just remember it running all over the place and spilling a lot. I got a smaller roller this time, hoping that it won't run as much. I come prepared with a cloth and a towel. Maybe it isn't wet enough. Alright, that seems better. So, since the wall has been mudded, I guess I will be able to see it get wet and know where I have applied the primer. I don't know. But yeah, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't squeeze the roller too hard on the wall. But I have to put wallpaper on here, so I have to make sure it's a surface that the wallpaper will stick to. But the wall shifted, so that was what you saw on the other video where I was repairing the wall. And by the way, you can't see that anymore. I'm not even sure quite where it is at. It is not that line. That's a different line that I accidentally made, so I had to patch it up. I think maybe it's here. I'm not sure. Because that's right next to the very heavy gray part, so that's why I'm guessing it's right there. But I'm very happy with the result of it, so that's good. Still waiting for the store to call. It's 12 o'clock. They did say either Thursday or Friday, and it's Thursday today, so they might not call. So, since the wall is dry, I'm kind of moving on to the wallpaper, and I'm so nervous about that. I've never done anything like that, as in ever. So I'm really nervous. I've decided that I want it to be 1 meter high on the wall, and then I'm doing something else underneath. I'm just going to do the herringbone pattern as I've done on other parts, and then put a piece of trim in between. But gosh, I am, and it's peel and stick. It's because it's patterned and it has to be so straight and even. Yeah, I'm nervous. Okay, so I'm going to roll it out, and seriously, no humping in my house. Roll it out, cut it 1 meter, and it repeats itself after 60 centimeters, but I'm doing 100, so I will cut it in the middle of the pattern, which is annoying, but yeah. I'm so nervous. I actually don't want to do this. I really just, but you know, there's only one way, and that's head dive right into it. Oh, come on. Oh, that was my first piece. I guess it repeats itself 5 times on here, because I have 3 meters. That doesn't line up. How do you make sure it lines up it? I guess it doesn't line up. doesn't line up. I need to actually put it over. I thought, how do you do that? All right, so I cut my first 2 pieces. I'm not having fun. And the pattern doesn't line up as it's supposed to. To have it line up, you actually need to overlap, which I'm kind of confused about. I didn't think you did that. Yeah, and I'm also not having fun because I needed to sit on the floor and I can't really do that with my back. Yeah, but now I'm kind of ready to try and install the first piece. I kind of have, you know, an idea in my head how I'm gonna do this. If it's gonna work, I don't know. So I have a laser level. I'm just gonna double check. Looks straight to me. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't know if I can do this. I'm so nervous. I don't know what I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know the strategy. That will be the bottom, I guess. So I guess my strategy is to just peel it a little bit on the top, and then, yeah, like that, and see if I can stick it in like that. All right. Yeah, great. I can't even see the line. It disappears on me. When you can't see the line, how do you know if you're following the line? I think it's a better option to just draw a line. It does stick. That's good. So I'm definitely not following my first strategy, but it didn't work. So now I'm just trying to work my way this way instead. All right, it's actually following the line now. All right, let's just roll with it, see what happens. And just like that, the first piece is in. What on earth? I think I did it. It's overlapping right here, going up. think I did it. That was really hard. Alright, so I got 2 pieces in. This is taking a little longer than expected. I did not pick this wallpaper because it was pick and steal. Pick and steal. I don't steal. Oh my god, stick and peel. No, I picked it because I really like the pattern. Still love it. Looks really good. It was the only pattern I could find that I really liked. So, still plum, which is good. So I got the message that my flooring is ready for pickup, and I needed a break from that wallpaper anyway, because the pattern is just not lining up with the third piece I want to put on. So maybe it's because that entire roll is different, because I did order one later, but it seemed like it came from the same batch, and maybe it didn't. So I'm going to try at a later time to cut from a different roll and see if it lines up, because it was like way off. So yeah. So today's Monday. It's been a few days. I did lay the floor as you saw, and now I'm trying to work on the wallpaper again. I stopped using the roll that I was trying to use because that one didn't line up at all, as in not at all. I just stuck one on the wall with so many cracks and creases in them that I wrote a really bad review on. Yeah, don't buy from Temu if you want something nice. Yeah, so, but I did make a little bit more progress. I think I was at those 2 when I stopped, maybe 3, I don't know. So I made a little bit of progress. I'm getting there. It takes forever. And I still love the pattern. I think it's very nice, but I want to show you something. Why I'm getting so upset with this wallpaper and why you shouldn't buy from Temu. The reason why I bought from them is that it was the only place that I could find a wallpaper like this that I really liked. I like the small flowers on here instead of big flowers, and yeah. And I also, the small flowers makes it easier to hide the imperfections. But I'm just gonna show you something. So if you look at the pattern here, this part of the leaf over here is underneath, can you tell? Just by a little bit. But then if you go up here and look at the same leaf, it's above. Look, it doesn't line up. But then when you look down here, some of them seem to line up, kind of. I think this one too lines up. And then if you look over here, you have all these, it's kind of like it's stretched out. And this particular one came with so many cracks in it all the way up. It's driving me crazy. And I could choose the option of returning the wallpaper. I'm not gonna tear it down and wait another, I don't know, 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks before I get it. So I'll have to live with it, that it looks really bad, and that was why I wrote a bad review. And I'm kind of looking for my review and I can't even see it, so I won't be surprised if they don't post it. It is a Chinese website, right? So they probably don't. I don't know. But as you saw before, they don't line up on the bottom. It doesn't matter because I put a piece of trim here and do something else underneath, so it doesn't have to line up. So I'm not too worried about that. I still haven't decided what to do on top. If I want to pull the trim part out and put something new in or just paint it, I don't know. So the wallpaper just kind of rounds in the crease up there. I don't know. We'll just have to see what I decide to do, because I haven't picked a paint color yet. And I'm really nervous about doing that because I have not really been good at that previously. If you have watched any of my other videos, you know that I'm not very good with colors. So yeah, but I'll move on now and probably swear a little bit more. No, I don't swear. I keep it in my head, but I'm really annoyed with it. I'm just gonna loosen some of this so it's easier to stick on the wall. Since I'm trying so hard to line up the pattern, I do start from the side. And that's another thing, is it normal that peel and stick has to overlap? Because this has to overlap, otherwise it doesn't match up or line up, or yeah. It's hard to see in here. Oh yeah, now you can see it creased and creased in so many places, and it doesn't look good when it gets on the wall. Yeah, so, but now I'll just try and stick it on the wall. So, and you've been put in my bed, so I don't hope the mattress is moving around too much. So now it kind of lines up here, but let's see how we'll do down here. I'm off by 1/2 centimeter right here. And oh my god. This is just so annoying. Now it matches down here again. It lines up perfectly here and perfectly up there, but then in the middle, it doesn't line up. So I have to pick the best, worst. So frustrating. So it's kind of lining up right here, and it lines up right here, but then I have right here like a big bubble. Can you tell? Where it doesn't fit at all. Ugh. There you go. I guess I'm kind of done wallpapering. That was a hassle. You probably can't see because it's actually difficult to see. But here by the wall, by the end wall, there are like 4 to 5 patches because it was so uneven and I was just fed up with it. So yeah, but you can't tell, so it's okay. I don't know if this one is going to be too short, but then I'll just have to put out the trim just up a little bit. So I guess that was me wallpapering on my end wall. The wall is, as you can see, definitely not done. I don't know about the top part. And then I'm doing my herringbone pattern. I have to have a big trim piece here and then I do the herringbone pattern on the bottom. That was me wallpapering. So stay tuned for when I do the herringbone and whatever else I need to do. I haven't done the baseboards on my floor just yet because I want to upcycle the ones that I have, reuse them. So I need to refinish them because I don't have any more money. I have to wait until next time I get paid, so. But stay tuned, so subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is ready. Have a nice day.